In 1972, a US spy satellite, codenamed KH-9 Hexagon, captured an image so sensitive, so explosive, that it vanished from official records for over 4 decades. It wasn't a military base, it wasn't a missile silo, it was something worse. Something the US government didn't want anyone, not even its allies, to see. Why? What did that satellite really photograph from 120 miles above Earth? And why did that image stay classified until now? Let's pull back the curtain on a secret the Cold War tried to bury. The KH-9 Hexagon, known as Big Bird by insiders, was the U.S.SI in the sky during the height of the Cold War. Launched between 1971 and 1986, these satellites carried high-resolution cameras that could zoom in on license plates from space. They were massive, 20 meters long, with panoramic lenses so advanced they made Google Earth look like a children's sketchbook. Their mission: photograph Soviet airfields, nuclear sites, and anything else the Kremlin wanted to hide. But during a routine pass over Siberia in late 1972, one satellite picked up something strange. At first, the image looked like a natural formation, a dark patch in a remote stretch of tundra. But analysts noticed something odd. It was perfectly geometric, not just artificial, deliberately engineered. It resembled a vast underground structure, partially collapsed. Leaked declassified notes suggest that it was a Soviet facility, or more accurately, the ruins of one. Some believed it was the site of a failed experiment. Others whispered it was part of a top-secret project that even the CIA hadn't heard of, Project X. But here's the real kicker: the site was nowhere on any Soviet maps. It didn't officially exist. When the images arrived at Langley, panic set in, not because of what the Soviets were building, but because of who else might have been watching. The United States intelligence community feared that if they had spotted this accident, others could too. China, NATO allies, even rogue states. The image was immediately flagged as Code Black, meaning never to be referenced publicly, even within classified reports. Photographic technicians were debriefed, then reassigned. Hard copies were locked in a vault. Digital files were erased, or so they thought. The image disappeared for 40 years. In 2013, during a mass declassification of Cold War satellite data, a blurry image was quietly uploaded to the National Reconnaissance Office's public archive. At first, no one noticed. But in 2015, an amateur satellite historian, yes, that's a real thing, named David Linwood, found something unusual in frame 147C. It matched reports from that 1972 incident. The shape, the coordinates, the shadows all pointed to the same mysterious anomaly. He cross-referenced it with Soviet defector testimonies from the 80s. One claimed that the site was a biological weapons testing facility that had suffered a containment breach. Was this what the satellite saw? And more importantly, what else have they been hiding? Today, satellite surveillance is more advanced than ever. There are hundreds of eyes in the sky, but what if some images are still being buried? If a single photo from 1972 was powerful enough to vanish for 40 years, imagine what's being hidden now. Every pixel has a story. Some just aren't meant to be seen. If this story made you question what's really out there, or what's being kept from us, hit that like button. Not because the algorithm says so, but because they hate when this stuff spreads. And if you want to go deeper into Cold War secrets, spy tech, and hidden history, subscribe. We uncover what others bury. And tell me in the comments, what do you think the satellite really saw that day? A weapon, a cover-up, or something even darker? Until next time, keep looking up, but more importantly, keep asking questions. Keep asking.